Okay, so hello everyone. In this video, we'll be beginning with hematopoiesis. Okay, so hematopoiesis. We'll see hemato meaning blood, and poiesis meaning synthesis. So we'll be seeing the synthesis of the cellular components of the blood. Okay, blood was having RBC, WBC, platelets, and plasma was having plasma proteins, but plasma proteins are synthesized in your liver, mainly in the liver, right? So RBCs, WBCs, platelets, इनका synthesis is hematopoiesis. So all blood cells, RBCs, WBCs, platelets are produced from, okay, so who is going to synthesize? So the single multipotent hematopoietic stem cell, okay? So multipotent hematopoietic stem cell is the main precursor, okay? Which is going to synthesize RBCs, WBCs, platelets. Okay, so we're done with the definition. Now, why is hematopoiesis necessary? Because see, RBCs, WBCs, platelets, they all have a fixed lifespan. That means that you're going to die after a certain point. So, in order to, have them in your blood throughout your life, okay. So, hence, hematopoiesis plays a crucial role. Now, hematopoietic stem cell है इसकी what are the properties of hematopoietic stem cell. First of all, it is multipotent. Now multipotent, what does it mean? Multipotent, multi means many, okay? So it is going to synthesize many cells associated with a particular system. In this case it is blood, no? So blood ke associated, it will synthesize many cells. uh, it is different from toti and pluripotent. Okay, next, multipotent hematopoietic stem cell is self renewing. मतलब चलो RBCs, WBCs, platelets are going to synthesize, but it can also synthesize another hematopoietic stem cell. So it is self renewing and it is undifferentiated. Now RBCs, WBCs, platelets, see, all are having different functions. No, they all are differentiated forms. But क्योंकि HSC, okay, this hematopoietic stem cell, I'm telling it as I'll be saying it as HSC. So it is synthesizing RBC, WBC, platelets. It is going to synthesize all the three, right? So hence it is undifferentiated. Now, now I want you to pay attention to the sites, okay? Sites where hematopoiesis will occur. Okay, so when does hematopoiesis begin? It will begin right from your fetal life, okay, when you're inside the womb. So सबसे पहले okay, so I'll be covering many things in the sites of hematopoiesis, but the main takeaway which is there is कि embryonic and fetal life में the major site of hematopoiesis is going to be your liver, and after birth the major site of hematopoiesis is going to be your bone marrow. Okay, so that is the main takeaway. Now we'll see pura from the start till the end. Okay, so when does it begin? Hematopoiesis begins in the third week. Okay, so and where does it begin then? It begins in the yolk sac. So yolk sac might will begin third to the 8th week. It will occur in the yolk sac. But yolk sac pe, does the yolk sac have the true hematopoietic stem cells? So the answer is no. इसमें ट्रू हेमाटोपोइटिक स्टेम सेल नहीं होगा. ट्रू हेमाटोपोइटिक स्टेम सेल्स है वो सिंथेसाइज होंगे इन द AGM. व्हाट इज AGM? A stands for aorta, G stands for gonads, and M stands for mesonephros. So here the true hematopoietic stem cells वो synthesize होंगे. Okay, so अभी main precursor is synthesized. अभी ये precursor will be transported to the liver. Okay, so liver में synthesis हो रहा है क्या HSC का? No. The HSC will be transported to the liver, spleen, lymph node, thymus. Okay, so when will it be transported? 3rd to 8th week yolk sac में. 8th week meaning end of 2nd month, no? So 3rd month में liver में the HSC has come. Now liver में 3rd month में it has come, but the peak activity of the liver will be in the 4th or the 5th month. Okay, 4th 5th month में liver will show the peak hematopoiesis की activity, right? Now ठीक है, so 4th 5th month में liver is showing the peak activity. Then around the 4th month only few hematopoietic stem cells, okay, they will be transported to the bone marrow. Okay, so now they're transported to the bone marrow. So around the 4th month they migrate to the bone marrow. But bone marrow, is it showing any dominant activity in the fetal life? No, okay. So it is dominant after birth. Now, okay, so up tak, what did you get? Ki 3rd to 8th week में in the yolk sac. True hematopoietic stem cell? No. True in the AGM. Then it will go to the liver. Liver में 3rd month में it will come and liver will show the dominant activity in the fetal life. फिर आते हैं after birth. Okay, so after birth newborn में where will hematopoiesis occur? Bone marrow में, and bone marrow of all the bones. Then धीरे धीरे what will happen is hematopoiesis will limit itself to the axial skeleton. Why? Because your long bones होंगे which are a part of the appendicular skeleton, they will have deposits of fat. Okay, so red bone marrow will decrease, yellow bone marrow will increase. इसके लिए it will be limited to the axial skeleton धीरे धीरे. Newborn में तो all the bones. Then first 1 year to 13 years withdrawal from the long bones will begin. In 13 to 18 years mainly in the axial skeleton, and after 18 years in the adult axial skeleton only. Till when will it occur? Till your death. Okay, now okay, so up tak you're done with the definition and you're done with the sites of hematopoiesis. Now we'll begin, which is the terrifying part, and we don't do. So see, multipotent hematopoietic stem cell, okay, the precursor. So HSC, it was self-renewing, so खुद को भी synthesize करेगा, right? Now, what else? RBC, WBC, platelets. So RBC you can see here. WBCs में granulocytes, and these are your lymphocytes and platelets. Lymphocytes or granulocytes. So okay, so hematopoietic stem cell now वो divide होगा into myeloid stem cell and lymphoid stem cell. Okay, so multipotent hematopoietic stem cell will get divided into myeloid stem cell and lymphoid stem cell. Myeloid stem cell, okay, so how to remember कि myeloid stem cell क्या क्या बनाएगा? So myeloid stem cell will synthesize everything except B, T and NK cells. Okay, so everything except B, T, NK cells मतलब RBC आ गया. So it will do erythropoiesis, right? Platelets आ गए, so it will do thrombopoiesis. B, T and NK को छोड़ के so तुम्हारे granulocytes and monocytes आ गए. So granulocytopoiesis and monocytopoiesis आ गए. Now, so myeloid stem cell, lymphoid stem cell. Another term which is new for you is CFUE. What is CFUE? It is colony forming unit. CFU means colony forming unit, and E is for because erythrocyte synthesis होगा, right? So colony forming unit मतलब now it is committed. It is a committed stem cell. Till now ये जो HSC था, it was forming myeloid also, lymphoid also. It was not committed to anything. It would do anything, right? Now it is committed. See, as if you're in a relationship, so it's a committed relationship, no? Sorry for the slip of tongue. So committed रहते हैं, so you don't look anywhere else. So similarly, CFUE will now only synthesize erythrocyte. So yeah, CFU megakaryocyte. So it will only synthesize platelets. Similarly, CFUG, CFUM. ऐसे. Now, okay. So now what I want you to remember is the sequence, because often we skip this, no? So for remembering, remember blast, pro, myelo, meta. Okay, what you have to remember is blast, pro, myelo, meta. So now pay attention over here. Okay, granulocytopoiesis में CFUG, myeloblast. So blast, pro, myelo, meta. And in neutrophil there is something different. That's a band cell and then neutrophil बना, ठीक है? So blast, pro myelo meta eosinophil बना, right? Similarly other cases में भी in this granulocytopoiesis blast pro myelo meta and then तुम्हारा mature cell आ जाएगा. So in this way you can remember कि myeloblast, promyelocyte, myelocyte, metamyelocyte, band cell, neutrophil. Another thing which I want you to pay attention is, as you can see, I've highlighted these two parts. See, red highlighted thing is कि these cells will be found in the blood, and yellow highlighted part means that these cells will be found in the tissue, and this non-highlighted part means कि these are formed in the bone marrow. So see, erythropoiesis mein altogether I'll make another video only. So the only takeaway which I want you to take from this video is ki reticulocyte. See, erythropoiesis mein pro erythroblast, reticulocyte, erythrocyte. What I want you to pay attention is ki reticulocyte is the first एरिथ्रोसाइट, मतलब एरिथ्रोसाइट की सीरीज का फर्स्ट सेल इज रेटिकुलोसाइट विच कम्स इन द ब्लड. ओके, दिस इज बीन आस्क्ड आल्सो. सो एंड अनदर, तो दिस यू वुड बी नोइंग कि मोनोसाइट्स आर फाउंड इन द ब्लड एंड एज सून एज दे एंटर द tissues we call them macrophages. Okay, so hope you have got it. And lymphopoiesis में B lymphocyte, T lymphocytes, NK is natural killer cells. B lymphocytes will form plasma cells, and T is T helper, T cytotoxic. Now, so now some clinical, okay. There's a term called as pancytopenia, okay, which you will be encountering or you may have encountered. So what does pancytopenia mean and when will it occur? Okay, so first I will tell you the meaning of it and then you only predict. See, pancytopenia means that all the cells, okay, RBCs, WBCs and platelets, all these three are going to decrease in amounts. So कौन सा सेल डिस्टर्ब होगा तो दे विल डिक्रीज. माइलॉइड हुआ तो बी और टी भी तो है ना लिम्फोसाइट्स, सो माइलॉइड स्टेम नहीं होगा, लिम्फोइड नहीं होगा. सो इट इज द मल्टीपोटेंट हेमाटोपोइटिक स्टेम सेल विच विल सिंथेसाइज ऑल ना आरबीसी, डब्ल्यूबीसी, प्लेटलेट, तीनों का सिंथेसिस हु इज डूइंग इट इज योर एचएससी. तो अगर एचएससी में अटैक हो गया, राइट, सो देन द कंडीशन विच विल अकर इज कॉल्ड एज पैनसाइटोपेनिया. ओके, pancytopenia occurs in a type of anemia called as aplastic anemia, which will be covered in my anemia ka video. So just for now, pancytopenia means RBCs, WBCs, platelets, all are decreasing in amounts. अब होगा HSC disturb हो गया था, right? Now, okay, so another thing is multiple myeloma. Multiple myeloma में there is a proliferation of the plasma cell. Okay, this also you got. Now another point, okay, which I want you to pay attention. ऐसे you just go through this part, okay. Further, it is useful for leukemias वगैरह के लिए, it is very useful. So what did I say earlier? Blast, pro, myelo, meta, and then banded neutrophil था. ये हम लोग we are talking about neutrophil की series, right? What I want you to remember is myeloblast में you see OR rods. You see this? OR rods. So myeloblast में you see OR rods. Promyelocytes में you are going to see granules. Myelocyte में you see this? This is a D-shaped nucleus. Metamyelocyte, kidney shaped. You see this shape? Kidney shaped nucleus. Banded neutrophil में you see a horseshoe shaped nucleus, and then neutrophil में segmented nucleus, bent nucleus. Okay, so if you want to know something about leukemias, okay, AML and ALL, okay, I'll give you overview. See, कोई भी acute leukemia हुआ ना, so acute leukemia में the blast cells will be affected. तो myeloblast affect हो गया. Let it be any acute leukemia. See, if I'm saying acute myeloid leukemia, मतलब Myeloblast is affected. If I'll say acute lymphoid leukemia, so lymphoblast will be affected. Acute condition में blast is affected. This chronic में mature cells. Mature मतलब further वाले जैसे माइलो या मेटामाइलो will be affected. Okay. So hope you have got it. इतना ही part is important. Your just important thing is कि sites of hematopoiesis you remember. And बस this you should have an overview कि myeloid stem cell everything except BTNK lymphoid फिर main precursor is MHSC. Pancytopenia is an important term that you should know, right? So yeah, that's it for the video. Hope you liked it. Thanks for watching.